This is Business Today for May 31st, 2016. I'm Marlon Madden. A perfect storm is brewing in Bridgetown. So warns President of the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industry (BCCI), Eddie Abed, who says if efforts are not made to weather the challenges facing the city, already dwindling business activities will die. In this month's BCCI newsletter, Abed pointed to a poll conducted by the Chamber, which shows there were approximately 2,000 businesses employing 8,500 people in 2010. But 4 years later, in 2014, the number of city businesses fell to just 1,200, employing 5,500 people. He says the fall-off highlights the fact that Bridgetown as a commercial center is fast disappearing, and if left unchecked, it will cease to be a center for commerce, business, government, entertainment, culture, and sightseeing. Abed suggests that the relocation of several government offices from the city and shopping malls in other locations across the island that have siphoned away people from shopping in Bridgetown. However, Abed assures the BCCI is not sitting back and watching the demise of the city, noting that it has spent close to $250,000 in increasing lighting in the capital. Poor lighting along with sanitation and parking woes are some of the issues shoppers say deter them from coming to the city. Government agencies and departments are still falling short on business facilitation, and Minister of Industry, International Business, Commerce and Small Business Development, Donville Innes, wants the problems within the system identified and fixed as a matter of urgency. He argues that entrepreneurs that have to do business with some departments are frustrated with long delays in getting applications processed, to the point where they believe they have to take the law into their own hands. Speaking at a recent Democratic Labour Party branch meeting in St. Michael South constituency, Innes singled out the Town and Country Planning Department as one such department.
No, I'm not encouraging anybody to break the law. I would rather spend my time asking how can we get an increased level of efficiencies in this country? How can you get a town planning application processed in a matter of weeks as opposed to months per se? Do the applicants fully understand what is required in making the applications? Do the officers, on the other hand, appreciate the importance of getting back to the customer in a timely fashion? Do we appreciate the fact that sometimes we make an application to town planning, but the chief town planner has to wait on the chief agricultural officer, or the chief environmental health officer, or the chief technical officer in NTW to give comments so he can make a decision? And sometimes the applicants are not aware of these things, and months pass. Frustration levels are escalating, and nobody's saying to the applicant. There are other people involved in the process.
Innes said too often people blame government ministers and senior public officers while not taking a closer look at what is the actual hold-up in the processes involved.
Because we are not looking, and when I say we, I don't necessarily mean the government. This is a system-wide challenge. Sometimes we are not drilling down and looking at the processes involved and then asking how can we be more efficient? Are there any steps that need to be eliminated? And it's not just the planning, it's everything.
In light of the Panama Papers scandal, Minister of International Business Donville Innes says he will not be taking anything for granted. In fact, he says his ministry is working closely with other government ministries and departments and private sector players to keep Barbados' reputation intact.
We are working here in Barbados with the Central Bank, Financial Services Commission, the Ministry of Finance, the Barbados Revenue Authority, to ensure that Barbados is a well-regulated jurisdiction. We can't take anything for granted. And I imagine that notwithstanding the challenges of there, Barbados is going to continue to be a voice of region in the national arena on these issues, and that we're going to grow out our business.
Now for today's financial tip. There is nothing wrong with setting ambitious financial goals. However, the hard work will come in maintaining your discipline to achieve those targets. When you set goals, it is important that you also have a strategy or method in place on how you plan to achieve those objectives. That's been the Business Today. Join us again on Thursday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadosday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Marlon Madden.